I'm saying here we go with the floor. Third time lucky. What are you saying, gents? Did we get a landscape and a portrait? A vertical and a landscape stream out? Nope, it's just firing out on the vertical. Not what I wanted. Not what I came for. What's happened here? Are we just going to go with it? That's fine. We are just going to go with it. Because I think I've clunked up YouTube. And that will be causing issues. Because I've spammed YouTube with too many streams. It might be acting a bit weird now. And I don't want the stream acting weird. Let me know if you can hear me. If you're there in the chat. Always appreciate a bit of confirmation. If you can provide it, boys. So just focus on the vertical stream. I know the horizontal stream is broken, but whatever. I'm not starting that again. No way. We have OBS and YouTube not speaking to each other correctly when I'm trying to dual stream. But welcome to this horde neighborhood I've infiltrated. We're in a player housing district just as we get warmed up here. We are going to be playing PvP, but if you've ever played World of Warcraft before, you will know that if you're going to, like, a player has made this. This is nice, isn't it? It's like a Blood Elf themed house. But if you've ever played World of Warcraft before, you kind of pick something within the game that you like the most. And you sort of mainline that as much as possible. And for me, that's PvP. I like PvP the most, to be honest. We're going to join for Random Battlegrounds. Look up top if you want to see my view. Zoomed in action view for you. Down on the bottom. Let me know if the connection's all good. It looks good for me, but let's see what you guys are getting. Higher picture quality. Turned it up to advanced. Should be 1080. I'm doing a little bit of rig testing here. Yeah, it looks good. It looks like my connection had a slight hiccup there, or the YouTube side did. So I'm going to queue up for the arenas on solo and battlegrounds. Those are both rated. Now, I'm a noob. I'm a PvP noob, right? But here I'm actually going to be doing some leveling for housing. So I'm going to teleport to the current capital city for the game. Seems like the gameplay sound is too low. I will turn it up for you boys. Just give me a moment. Get through these screens, but midnight is not far away at all. And that is the next expansion. Harley Pie dropping by. Welcome, bro. Or Haley Pie, sorry about that. I'm only used to the bros showing up because I used to stream other games, but welcome, Haley Pie. So, World of Warcraft, it's not so much of a boys club. There's plenty of different kinds of people playing World of Warcraft. We're up for our first arena. I am an Alliance character, but I wear a red theme. But to show that I'm Alliance, this lady, she wears the blue cape. But we're running the Scarlet Crusade gear. I am an evoker, so I do turn into a dragon in combat, which I actually think is really sick. Now, I will say that the dragon model is a 5 out of 10. This is something that sometimes I think it looks really cool, and then other times I think it's a little bit cringe. But I like the dragons. I don't think they're that bad at all. So we're going to be doing a WoW stream tonight, guys. Don't expect big numbers. But those of you who are interested in at least how I play WoW, here we go, boys. There's no right or wrong way to play this game. So for the leveling tonight, I'm actually going to be leveling my housing, because in order to progress in the housing, Someone's invited me to a group. If that's a viewer, that's really funny. I'm just going to accept this and see what happens. What is this? Yo. Yo, what is this? This is literally a random group, but I am in a few different... Oh, I think this is a world PvP raid. I don't know if my queues will go through. Streaming bros. Yeah, this is... I know what this is. I recognize the players. So I was just invited to a world PvP group where we attack Duratar at like 9 o'clock every night, basically. It's really, really fun. I've really, really enjoyed it. Really, really good gaming, actually. World PvP, I think, personally, is like peak WoW. I do like arenas, especially now, but you just can't beat a bit of Donegal. Where do we want to go? I think we'll go back to the Dragon Place, because I've been farming the housing in the Dragon Place. So we're going to check that guy out. Okay. Oh, I'm being summoned to Duratar. Okay. Oh. Dumb question. How do I unlock the Emerald Dream, Paul? Right, just reading chat. But yeah, I've been leveling housing here because I really like some of the housing kit that you get in this area. So, there's a lot of players here as well, which is cool. But most of them are leveling, so you don't really want to own them too hard. You know, if they're on the other side. And I'm a really bad flyer, so I'm just going to crash into things and not care about it. It's just what we get. So, whilst we're waiting for our queues to go through, which are just here, as you can see, on the bottom, zoomed in view, the average wait time is about 6 or 9 minutes. So when you're playing World of Warcraft, you're actually kind of playing two different games. There's the game you want to do, and then there's the secondary game that you choose to do. So for me, it's leveling housing, because I'm a top level character. I have full PvP gear, which I can show you now. You're going to need to look at the top screen here. I need one of those add-ons that lets me move any window.
The spirits of this place have been disturbed. We must
Let me just raise the sound for you guys, because I play Warcraft with really low sound.
Adorable.
Just double it for you. Maybe that's good. Maybe it's too much. We'll see, we'll see. We'll vibe with it. But we're heading over to the Azure Vault, where I am farming raid and dungeon content from the Dragonflight expansion. That's an older expansion. And in here, I will be able to unlock different pieces of furniture and cool gear to wear, you know, so I can make my guy look better and my house look better. As I'm playing the dragon, I get to use the human model as well as the dragon model. So I do actually spend a lot of my time in human mode. But if I really wanted to, I could flip out the toys and change myself into any race. Now, this is one of the coolest features, the coolest toys in World of Warcraft, because now I can be an elf for 12 hours. Is it 12 hours? Oh no, it's 1 hour, sorry. It takes a 12-hour cooldown, as you can see here. But now I'm a night elf, walking again. Now I'm a female orc. So I can actually be any race in the game. This is called a Vulpera. This is like one of their failed races. This is a goblin. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Nice model. I always thought the face was too big on the goblins and they didn't have enough head. But that's fine. They are goblins. The immortal troll. I might be a human troll for this. This is a Nightborn. This is like a Horde elf. And that is that a Void Elf or a Blood Elf? Possibly. We got Undead here. These guys are pretty cool. Gnome Mage, you've got something wrong with you if you play a Gnome. Same with the Goblin Female. Just very small characters. We're going to pick a nice one here. Let's try 2 more rolls of the dice. Oh, that's a Troll. Night Elf Female, one of the best models in the entire game. Who should we be? Female Orc for the troll purpose. It doesn't match the armor, right? That looks pretty crazy. Or should we be a panda for a little bit? That's kind of terrible. We'll go back to being the human. But yeah, you can get really distracted and really into messing around with all the collectibles and the toys. I have a pretty souped up account. So this is not actually going to be a challenge. We're just going to run through here, kill all the bosses, kill all the enemies, because we are out-leveling this entire area. How much? These guys are only level 70, I'm top level 80 with top level gear, and I can just run in here and set things on fire, because I am a dragon. It's such a fun class. And it's totally underrated. This is one of the least played races in the entire game. And I think people are sleeping on it. As a class, you will see in a moment in the PvP. I've been practicing, and hopefully I put on a good show. I'm definitely still a noob. I'm not even 1000 rating in Arena yet, but I will be soon, hopefully. Maybe I'll be able to ding on stream and reach 1000 rating. That'd be really sick, actually, if we can do it on stream. So if you're filtering in here, do give us a shout out in the chat. Let us know if you're watching. Maybe you follow me from My Space Marine 2 content, but we've got a new World of Warcraft expansion coming out. And I am going to be covering it on stream and in content. Because, you know what, boys? I do love the Marines, but there's other games out there too. And I'm never going to stop with the Warhammer. But Warcraft, Warhammer, you know it makes sense. You know how it goes. So we are just going to run through here and roast everybody. Collect their loot, their delicious loot, so that I have everything unlocked that I need. I can milk everything out of this dungeon in terms of, I don't know, maybe you play Tarkov, maybe you play something else like that. Maybe you're a loot goblin like myself. So, the design of this dungeon, this is my first time coming in here. I did not play this expansion. I think it looks like garbage. I don't think this area looks cool, do you? I like this classic model here. This is like a classic Trent, so it's basically an Ent. It's a nice little piece. But these little blobs, they've been in the game so long, it's so funny. You really do see some antique models when you play World of Warcraft. Not that they are bad, but it's funny. You know, I've been killing this since Karazhan, which is one of the first real expansions. But yeah, you just run around, beat this all high-leveled stuff, because I'm totally out-leveling this stuff, basically. But you see all these little things I'm picking up, they're useful to take to the auction house. And you can make quite a lot of money doing what I'm doing here, because obviously I am also leveling housing. Should we put the housing leveling bar at the top? Yeah. Here we go. Now we're leveling, right? If you look at the top view now, you'll be able to see my housing leveling bar every time I collect a piece of furniture. Oh, my arena is ready. So I can always come back here in a minute and play again. So I will take my arena queue, and that will take me out of what I'm doing right now. Maybe I can kill this guy before it's time for the arena. Unlikely, but we'll see. I can come back and get him again. But then we'll jump into the arena and we'll get to see some real PvP. It's usually like 3v3, so it's pretty up close and personal. You know, it gets pretty mean pretty quickly. I'm just going to kill this guy before I accept the queue. There we go. So now I can pick the loot
There is no sign of the
and
sun
click enter,
flame.
and then we'll go straight into that PvP loop.
Come,
It's
this
always
way.
nice when that happens, when you just manage to get the loot before you get teleported out, because what will happen is, because that was a raid, when I come back, basically, I won't be in that part of the dungeon, I'll be in another part of the dungeon. So I'm going to drink this. Got my potions up here. Now, obviously, if you are new to World of Warcraft, maybe you follow me from my other content, these menus are going to look really, really confusing, right? But don't worry about it. We're going to figure it out.
A target.
Basically, I'm a dragon with extremely powerful crowd control abilities.
To prove yourself.
And I can deal group damage, and I can freeze people in place. I can root them to the ground, so they can still cast abilities, but they end up stuck on the ground when they do that. So this class, it's one of the newer classes, so it has a more updated, more new way of playing. A lot of the other classes are very still, but I am a caster. So let me get warmed up here for you guys. Let's see what we get. Let's pull him out of the way. Okay, he can't be CC'd right now. A little bit of a waste of my ability there, but I caught these two guys. So my big thing is that I have a firewall that I can put out.
So close. This just needs more entertainment.
I'm going to trigger this. Yeah, we won that one because we managed to down one of their guys. So anytime you down one of their guys, the teams get rebalanced. We're going to play 6 matches, so everybody's going to play with everybody once. And then the person with the most wins at the end, well, they win. They get the highest rating. But if you perform well, but don't necessarily win, like don't get enough wins or more than... Charge me in execute range, get touched. Yeah, these guys are just talking smack to each other. There's a lot of that in the arena. It's quite a bit of a famous community for being toxic like this, but I don't think that's really that toxic, to be honest. Gonna knock him out of the way now. This is why I love the Evoker. Did you see that? I was able to pull him out of the fight. That guy is lagging so bad. They have a very bad healer, which is good. At least in that situation, we almost took him out. Let's see if I can get the real damage going now. Let's get a full go. I need to kill this shaman, this monk if I can. Oh, I'm close. Yes, we killed the shaman. The monk there, sorry. That was pretty sick. Are we doing good on damage? Yeah, we are top on damage. These guys are a little bit lower rated than me, but there is the Holy Priest. He's a real boss. He's a pretty high level dude. That guy's on a level 595, so what this means is this guy's really highly rated, but he's playing a different character. Always got to watch out for dudes like that. Alright, we are halfway through this arena bout, these matches. Let's get the buffs going. Never forget that. Let's drop another one. You see that when he had his big ability there, Whirlwind or whatever it's called. I'm such a noob, right? I've played this game for how long? And I don't know the name of the abilities of the other classes, but when he did that, I picked him up, moved him away from my guys, and just focus him. Like now we might kill him. Nah, he got his big heal off. I missed my CC. We lost that one because one of our guys died. That's fine. Did we do good damage? Yeah, we were top damage in that match too. So I think I'm onto something with the Evoker, you know. If I keep topping the damage and I've gone up in rating every day, surely this class is good, you know? Because I'm definitely not a very experienced player, but I seem to be doing quite well with this class, and not a lot of people play it. So what happens is you fight them, and they don't know what you have in your tech tree, your specialization tree, I should say, your spec. They don't know what to expect, how to counter it. People don't have a lot of experience fighting this. They don't have a lot of experience fighting this class because not many people play it. So I think there's like there's like a sneaky aspect to that, shall we say. We're going to stun this guy, hopefully kill him now. That was it. That was an absolutely excellent kill. We just executed that guy. So I drop in the big stun and with the firewall. And then after that, I drop my Disintegrate on him, which is my big damage ability, basically. And I spec towards having big damage from the Disintegrate. It's almost a 20k ability. If I prime it with... who should we focus? Mage. Mage. Let's just kill the mage. Monk? Mage monk? There's 2 monks, bro. I'm gonna try silencing. Got him. Oh, we lost that. One of our guys just noobed out and died. That's fine. Maybe he got focused and I missed it. We haven't won the most rounds here, but we're past the 3 that I always aim for, so I think we'll get some rating out of this. Who knows? Let's see. We're having a good run though here. Like I say, I'm mostly a noob when it comes to World of Warcraft, to be honest, boys. When it comes to PvP, I'm not that good. PvE, I'm even worse. I can play healer in PvE though. But the problem with PvE is you just need to have a lot of gear. You need to have a lot of, you know, a high level gear. Otherwise, you're kind of irrelevant. And that is more about how much time you sink into the game rather than your skill. I hate to say that, but that's the PvE. Of course, there's skill in the PvE, and, you know, there is skill expression in that, but it's more... it's more gear reliant than PvP, which just requires you basically to... Oh dear, I got interrupted. I'm going to move this guy away from him. He's used his ice block, so he like freezes himself in time. Can't be hurt, etc. Let's get this guy. If this guy's a noob, he's like moving away from his healer, which is not advised, right? Okay. Interrupted him, very nice. Gonna stun him now. Hopefully my guys just kill the other dude. Just kill the mage now. No, he's back in his ice block. My guys are having trouble making the kill. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, but I mean, like, it took me a long time to get my head around the PvP. I played a lot of arenas before I jumped into the... played a lot of battlegrounds before I jumped into the arenas. And I do advise that approach. This team that they have here is quite squishy if they can... He's somewhere over there. Oh man, he's like running away from his own team. Get him, boys, now. He's dead. Can you believe that was a draw? But as you can see, because I performed reasonably well, I'm third. I did actually get rating for that. So I only won half the matches, or was on the winning team half the time, but if you look at the total damage, I topped the leaderboard for the damage. So the way that it progresses you in the rating is pretty cool, to be honest. It's nicely balanced, and I get the Conquest, which I can use to buy more gear, Honor, which I can use to buy crystals, all sorts of magical stuff like that. So then we go back to this dungeon, and we can take a look at Oscar, whatever that is, some random quests. My quests, if you look at the top screen, are here on the right hand side. But we're going to jump back in the queues and go back to farming this dungeon for some more gear. We are already in I really hope we get a battleground next. They usually take quite a bit longer to find players for, but it's fine because exploring this dungeon for the first time is also cool. But I quite enjoyed that arena. Getting top damage is always good, right? That's a good sign. You can usually, it's probably the biggest indicator of how important you were in the game. If you do damage, and you've got the most damage, you're probably one of the better classes, and maybe one of the better players in the match. And we were fighting monks there, and their monk healer was very, very good, but their monk damage was a little bit crazy. That mage kind of didn't seem to know what he was doing, because he kept running away from his healer, which is not advisable. Now, the advantage of the Evoker is, even though I'm a damage class at the moment, I can also be a healer and actually be a support class. So I have 3 specs. If you look at the top screen now, you can see my 3 specs are damage, healing, and damage again, but it's support. So what it does is it just makes the whole group more powerful. So it's sort of like a bard in D&D. It's all about buffing and powering up your dudes rather than what is this? How do we get across? I guess I have to click this book. Proceed onward. Let's see. I've been turned into a book. Now I like the look of this area inside, but I didn't enjoy the hall. But this is a really nice place. I do love a nice purple magic theme in World of Warcraft. I've been turned into a... Oh my word. Bro turned me into a tiny purple-eyed turtle with a potion on his back. Let's loot his body. How long do I have to spend like this? Is this an upgrade? See, I can use all my abilities at the same time. It's so funny, right? Oh my god, I'm like a fire-throwing turtle now. And just to tell you that I'm definitely not a pro, yes, I do click some of my abilities with my mouse. That's really going to enrage and trigger any pro WoW players. Because here's the thing, right? It takes a very, very long time to learn your spec, and then when they change your spec, you have to rebind some keys sometimes, and the game has been changed a lot, recently. This class hasn't been changed that much, but a lot of the other classes have been quote-unquote simplified or changed in some way, so it's actually a very good time to jump into World of Warcraft when the new expansion comes. But you could just load it up right now, do some leveling, and then you'll be pretty much top level by the time it comes out. And I mean, that's in 3 days if you're going to pay the full price for it. Personally, I don't want to pay exactly full price. So I am actually going to be focusing on jumping into WoW content when everybody kind of gets it, rather than the Ultimate Edition guys. Because I want to focus on the Space Marine 2 Tech Marine, for those of you who are following and still fans of the Space Marine 2 content. Because I need to experiment with that in PvP, but the queues can get pretty long in wait time sometimes, so I'm going to jump in Random Battleground 2. It's always good to be in 3 queues, why not? How much conquest have I got? Oh, 629, okay. So set these guys all on fire, so they're all taking area damage. And this is the thing about World of Warcraft, you have a big rotation of abilities, right? So you don't want to be overwhelmed by that, and many people are like kind of intimidated by picking up this game, but I hope to, you know, I mean, just look at how much stuff is on my screen, and I'm not using that many apps. I'm using mostly their innate, I'm using the Blizzard interface where I can, right? Who is this? Is this a boss? It looks like a boss, but they're so weak, right? Because I'm over-leveled. I'm in an under-leveling area. This is like where people who haven't bought the expansion can play. They've just bought World of Warcraft. So you get a lot of players who do actually hang around in these non-expansion areas. Whoa, we got double axe. It's not a cool looking axe, so I'll just go sell it.
I do not blame her.
I do get to keep how the axe looks for my library of transmogs, as they call it.
Door.
Transmogrification.
Breach behind it. The sunlit flame
It's,
must be this way.
yeah, you can transmog yourself up, I should say. And you can choose how your guy looks and then save your outfit. It's cool, it's cool. It's all of the stuff that you should expect. The customability in World of Warcraft is just insane. And I do have a video coming out really soon about how to play this class specifically, the Evoker, and why I don't want you guys to play it. I just want you guys to leave it all for me to play, okay? Whoa. I just got a crazy ability. What does that do? Reverse trap? Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm going to accept the queue.
I will expose whatever secrets she locked away within
Whoa.
these vaults.
There's some... Oh, you can skin this guy? I love skinning things.
The consequences will
It's a
be
shame it's not like
dire.
Red Dead Redemption 2, where you can see all the peeled flesh come off, right? That was a bit full on in that game, wasn't it? Who doesn't love skinning things? So what have we got here? Is this rated? Yes, it is. I'm a mid-tier... I'm a lower rated player, so we've got a lot of high-level dudes playing in this match, which is really cool to see. That's the environment that I want, because I want to learn. I want it to be tough, difficult. What is the point of BFG? Second time here. Bro is sat here complaining about this battleground. I actually think this is really fun, this battleground. I really like it. I like this battleground. I don't know what Bro is talking about. Why can't I cast my ability? That was weird. Crystal only mid. Baron Mopoko. I think I've seen this guy before. I think I played with this dude before. Is he one of the higher level dudes? Let's see. Who is the highest level? Usually the loudest and most complaining person is actually the highest level. He's on a level 137, which is extremely high. I'm on a level 16, so that shows you how little PvP I've done. But I'm pretty well rated. For that to say I only started playing rated last week. Took a long time to really settle into that. But we're going to noob our way through this now, as one of the lowest rated people. Should we get a nice mount out? Goblin glider kit? Bro, give me the give me the goblin kit. Can I use that? Ah, we can't use it in rated matches. Alright, let's win this, boys. We're just going to go with Classic Snowy. This is my favourite mount in the whole game. This is Classic Snowy. I think it came just after Wrath of the Lich King, which is the expansion that I joined and played the game back in maybe 2009. But I played World of Warcraft on and off. I've never played PvP until War Within, because I just didn't get it. It takes a long time to kind of understand World of Warcraft PvP if you've played PvP in other games. MMO PvP, I feel, is quite unique. because you do a lot of tab cycling, right? So I'm just going to jump in here, give all these guys a big stun. And then another one. So I do 2 strafing runs here, stun the whole team, drop the fire on them, and that's powerful. Stun this guy in the air, lock them all down with the root, throw out some big damage, pop up my big ability, see if any heroism can go off, if anybody's dead and returned. Nobody has. So now I can pick one out of the group, knock him away, keep him out of the fight. It's a very powerful part of this class, movement and controlling the enemy's movement. It's just such an underrated class. No other class can pick other people up and just move them around like they are little dolls, you know. I'm in a bad position here, I need to get out of here. You see, this is quite an even game because everybody's... Am I Horde? No, I'm Alliance. So I am an Alliance character, but when you play in the PvP environment, it might assign you to either one because the teams are not faction bound, you know, like Horde and Alliance players can speak and talk to each other and play games with each other. It's not restricted like it is in the game world, so to speak. Because usually Alliance and Horde guys can't play together, right? But they can in dungeons now, and that obviously makes the game way better. Really better, actually. When they added that, it was like such a no-brainer, you know, like using multi-faction things for the end game content. So now the job is to just guard this cart until it's here. So I just need to survive. If I die, it's fine. I just need to get this cart in. Yeah, we got it. So now I can actually run away. Otherwise I'm dead. I'm probably dead. That's a warlock shooting at me. One of the most powerful casters in the entire game. Also got the boomkin on me. That's the druid ranged DPS class. But yeah, look at the score difference. They're just dominating the carts. So I think bro was right in the chat. 100% lost. Drop my buff every time I die. You have to come back and buff yourself. I think they should kind of remove that. Maybe not. I don't know. So this guy, that's quite interesting. I'm going to throw him away. Is he the tank? He is. So he's playing a tank spec. In PvP, they kind of have a weird position to tank specs. Like, they're good, but they're not amazing. If they're alone, they just don't do enough damage. That's not a healer, that's a damage who's just doing some healing. I need to stay near the cart, otherwise we lose it. Obviously we want the points, right? Drop the big damage on this guy. Let's get the interrupt. This guy, we can actually kill him. Oh, he used lay on hands, so someone dropped a big heal on him. And it's very frustrating in this game if you don't understand how the gameplay works, right? You see that guy was nearly dead, and then his health just jumped straight back up to the top. It's a bit of an odd gameplay loop, isn't it? Yeah, but that's it. People can be very close to death, and then they very suddenly get healed. So it creates an environment where you want to kill a guy, you never want to like let them get away, even with a tiny bit of health. You have to kill them when they are low. And look, this guy is low now, and then he's back up. The pink one, that's the paladin. Kind of like lock me in position with that ability, so I'm dropping some self-heals now. Dropping off a big group damage spell. Staying on the crate since it spawned might give me enough points to keep my rating. Even though we are losing bad in this. This guy is weak, I'm going to take him away from the group. Is it the healer? Yes it is. If I can kill the healer, that's very powerful. They managed to take over that crate by just having more people on the point. And now I'm dead, of course. Can use my ability to escape. It was a bit of a mistake because I just burnt my 1 minute cooldown there. But that was a good run. I think we got some good points. The enemy team are way, way better than us here. My damage is reasonably good. Above average on the board. This is the thing, right? The skill gap between good players in this game versus good players in, you know, these rated BGs. These guys have played a lot of time. Many hundreds, thousands of hours. And I'm talking thousands, like 2,000, 3,000. What have I done? Let's click play it. I've played 12 days. So a couple hundred hours. So versus guys who've played thousands of hours. It's just like when we saw it in Space Marine 2 when we came up against the dude who threw down for the 1v1. Of course, he was an absolute boss because he's put thousands of hours in. Anytime you put 1,000 hours in a game and you're not good at it, that's actually like against the norm. Usually you'd be pretty god tier. So how did we do? It was like basically bang on average. I didn't lose any rating there because I wasn't that well rated in the game. But in terms of damage, I'm like bang on average. 2 million. Not bad, not bad. I got Conquest and Honor. I'm happy with that. I'm always happy for the practice and experience and no rating change. That was a good run. We're not going to go back into this dungeon. It looks like a pretty extensive dungeon. So, I'm not going to bother. What's the point, eh? Now, I do like epic battlegrounds, but sometimes they go on for 45 minutes. And they are not fun. They should make the epic battlegrounds good, but not so long. This is like ridiculously long. So I just got a random quest, and because I've never been to this part of the map, I've never explored this area, and we're going to drop out the cinematic view and hide the hood. Look how good this game looks. Isn't it beautiful? World of Warcraft is such a beautiful game, boys. I don't have the game music turned on. I'll turn it on for you. We'll see how it is. But you just fly in a griffin as a dragon. Or if I want to, I can be a human. I kind of prefer the human, you know, just when you're exploring, right? But look at that. So beautiful. It's chill. The music is always really good in this game. And we're just waiting for another queue. Waiting to join another. Did we overfly it? No, we're just here. We're close, we're close. Zooming into our completed quest. Who's that? Hello? You're dead. Okay, so we can skin this mammoth, why not? Might be worth something. Resilient leather, maybe it's a good one. Ooh, that's a rare mob. And my quest wants me to kill it, which will be nice and easy. Huh? He's gonna turn into something?
Looks like you could all use some resources.
Uh-oh.
There's a saying.
His son just called him home for dinner. Let's kill this random bull here because I desire its skin. Oh, for some reason this is a non-skinnable animal. Anyway. Let's progress on to the village. I love being distracted by stuff just in the game world, right? That's why you come to adventure. That's why you come to level in this game. And even though I'm top level, there is leveling stuff left to do. And adventuring and getting all of the achievements, in my opinion, is just the same as leveling. It's just not... It just doesn't have an experience bar on it, right? But it's all the same type of thing. Spectacular story of victory begins a quest. Tuskar reputation, whoever these guys are. So like now, these guys will have some kind, this race, this area, will have some kind of, reputation-based vendor. And this means that if I grind the reputation, I can, you know, get access to their designs. So for example, I could get a new hat All sorts of silly stuff like that. Oh my god, that looks quite funny. Just look at the top screen if you can't see it. But I can get a silly hat off these guys. But I can also get cool things like pets. A little ice ferret. Who knows what that is. I can get a full outfit, like a winter outfit here. I suppose that'd be good for like maybe a hunter. Can get a backpack. That's a pretty nice backpack, to be honest. Like I could use that with some other mixes. A rubbery headed fish. A rubbery fish head. Oh, that's a toy. Okay. I wonder what it does. I really like, I mentioned it earlier, but I really like the toys in this game, which is such a man-baby thing to say, but I just really do love them. Like, I have some crazy toys. I have this rainbow beach chair. Just deploy it and sit down in it. That's always gravy. It's giant as well, so it can fit on really big characters. Like, my dragon's pretty huge when you think about it, right? Look at how big the dragon is. And look at how big a normal human is. And normal humans are not a small race in this game. But yeah, we got all sorts of little things. I got a little dragon statue I can throw down. If we're streaming, we can drop the stream rig. Where is it? Does it disappear? Oh yeah, my surveying tools. I like to drop this one when I start recording. It looks like I'm recording, right? And then there's this one that just turns me into a mushroom man of a random color. I think this guy looks so troll. He's pretty funny. You can actually go into the PvP dressed as a goofy mushroom man. And I can even use my fire abilities as this little goofy mushroom. I just think that, like, that level of customability, that level of theater that you can, you know, RP that you can do, and don't even get me started on RP on roleplay, right? Whoa! These guys actually have a dungeon right next to them. And we simply must check it out. These little Tuskvar dudes. Is that guy, like, in heaven? Is he on King Kai's planet? And he's, like, being beamed down from heaven? What is going on with bro here? Let's go check this guy out. Because he has... Oh, yeah. They have a dungeon entrance right here. Let's go have a little look inside. What have we got? Again, this is another dungeon that'll have things for my house, gear for my character. Whoa, so it's like a re-instance of the area. It's called Kitchen Duty. We appreciate your help, adventurer. Whoa, this seems like a really alternative style dungeon. I'm gonna do it as Mushroom Man, because that's always funny. Are these guys going to be easy to kill? Yeah, they are. That's good. Skin everyone as we're going, you know, to maximize your economic benefit of doing the dungeon, right? You should always pick up skinning and mining or herbalism, in my opinion. Like, the amount of money that you make off it for the sake of just clicking once, you know, after you've killed someone. Turn on auto loot, and I mean, it's always worth it. These guys need freeing. Alright, so the meat is my pals, the Tuskars, who want to be saved. I've got to free the Tuskars from the... I've forgotten what these guys are called. These guys are the Furbolg. You know, like Hogger. It's like Hogger's dudes. His race. This is like a pretty nice looking instance. I like this dungeon. This is a cool theme. I think they've got the colour really nice. This is the thing I like about Dragonflight as an expansion too. And a lot of modern World of Warcraft, right? Yeah, the lore is terrible. It's not good. It's all garbled. Obviously loads of different people have been working on the lore, right? And it's kind of got all messed up. And that happens in most extended universes, right? But the game looks amazing. I mean, I'm playing quite zoomed in here, which I normally wouldn't do, but it's nice for the viewership, right? And I have a lot of stuff on my screen because it's all... I got a very, very custom layout. This layout is going to make some pros raise their eyebrow, shall we say. But yeah, we want to get these guys ganked. You see, they're taking quite a bit of damage off me too. It's not a one-shot kill. What are we in? We've been in queue. We've been in queue for 24 minutes and it hasn't given it to me. That's crazy. But this means we're going to have time to fully explore the dungeon, which I really like. Oh, look at this guy. He's like the standard bearer. Like, he's taking quite a lot of damage too. So this must have been like a more end-level raid. Me as my little mushroom dude. Oh, can we fish here? Oh no, I need to save some more of the guys. Alright, we're just gonna do a big attack. Set everybody on fire. Let's just pull the whole raid. So this is the really efficient way to do it. And if you ever watched Hobbs, this is what we call the Hobbs way of pulling. That is a really old World of Warcraft reference. He was a paladin who used to go around and he would pull the entire dungeon as a protection paladin. So he was a tank, right? And he would just pull the entire dungeon and heal his way through it. He was a god, actually. I really liked Hobbs. He was just a cool guy. Hey, here, this is the Hobbs way of pulling. Just type that into Google sometime, the Hobbs way of pulling, and you'll just enjoy some comfy feels, you know. I am gonna... Okay. We're just gonna grab the loot. I'm laughing at my Hobbs impression on the replay. I love Hobbs, man. I was a kid when I was watching Hobbs. And that's why this game is so popular, right? We've all played World of Warcraft at different times. We just jumped into a battleground here, which is going to be really sick. I do like this one. You sort of spawn on an airship. Oh, can you see I'm wearing the bag? It's glitched. What has happened? Alright, we'll get rid of the mushroom for the PvP so things make more sense. Oh, it's my skinning bag. Was glitched over the top. Warlock here giving me a little... Let's win you! Just shout out random encouraging things, and I think it does beat... And you do beat people more often. It does raise your win rate. We're all sat here getting the food buff from this giant pot of stew that bro has put down. We're just, yeah, get the torch out because it's time to burn those horde idiots. Now, these Drakthea, they can be horde or alliance, but I think they look like more of an alliance race. I know I'm wearing red because of my Scarlet Crusade Paladin RP, because I spend most of my time in the human form, right? Except when gaming, right? You know, when not in combat, I'm always in my human form. You can set it up to be like that too. So if you don't like the dragon model, which is meh, it's 5 out of 10, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, right? You get the amazing 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 human model. And now we got to jump off here and do a little banzai jump. Q. Here we go, banzai jump. We are deployed. And now we got to fight the horde. I'm going to knock the music off. Because during the PvP, I kind of just want to listen to the cues from the game. Hopefully it doesn't break your immersion too much. It looks like we dropped away from the enemy, so we're going to rectify that. Kill this guy. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, we're in a real noob lobby here. These people don't know what to do, so we're just going to absolutely slaughter them. It's going to be really, really fun. This guy, he's just going to pop out and I'm going to kill him. Come on out. Come on out. You can't do that to me. I am the most mobile caster in the game, bro. So this is the thing about this class, yeah? I'm going to have to zoom out a bit. Sorry for your viewing experience if this bothers you, but if you're going to win in PvP, you need to play fully zoomed out. Some people play even more zoomed out, right? But we have to mine this Azerite to to get points. This is an objective-based game mode. There is no straight-up team deathmatch except arenas in this game. So we're going to jump in here now. It's time to get messy. We're fighting over the Azerite here, and I really love this aspect. We're going to stay back and watch a bit, because this is one of the reasons I really love World of Warcraft. I just love coming up to 20 players fighting, you know, 16 players fighting in a match. And I'm going to have to kill this Evoker right here. Or whatever it was. And then we need to bother this Boomkin here. Take him away. And single them out. And now burn them. And kill them. That was amazing. Look at how much control I have over multiple characters, right? I can touch everybody on the map quite well. This is a really powerful class. And we're playing against players that don't necessarily have top gear like me. But look at my sustain. I can keep myself alive against these guys. They've all dropped on me. I'm going to drop out a CC and die. That's fine. So I've stunned them in place, delayed them. The team are ahead. How many characters did I have on me there? Maybe 4, 5, 6? So this class is potent. And just like when playing any Space Marine, sorry, I mean PvP game, even like Space Marine, with the objective-based game modes, sometimes your job is not to kill, but just to take up the enemy's attention span. And that is super powerful, to negate the enemy's time on the objective, rather than just going for the kills or, you know, doing whatever. Go with your team and get that objective. PTF over it. These guys, they don't like me now because I do the big stun. So you do get focused quite a bit with this class, to be honest. This guy's dead as soon as he comes out. Yeah, this guy wants to kill me. See, some players really hate the Evoker, and they will like focus the Evoker because I drop that group stun. It really annoys people. So like here, I just dropped in. There's no reason for this guy to chase me like this. Not really. And he's going to regret it. That's nice. It's hairy. See, they're focusing me because the thing is, if they leave me alive, they know they're going to get stunned. Because my Passover strafing run fire attack, deep breath, has a 3-second stun on it. So it's medium damage in a big area. So in terms of total damage, it's extremely high, because it's touching more characters and doing maybe above average damage. Not amazing damage, it's like 12k. Did you see that? Nearly flopped onto the floor, dead. But it stuns them, and it really does trigger things like tanks and warriors when you stun them for some reason, and then they start chasing you. And it becomes a case of like you are the most hated class in World of Warcraft when you are the Evoker, which I think is fun. It's fun to play like that. It means you have to earn your keep, right? Like I just stunned that guy there. I am going to kill him. I'm going to take him away from the group. Stun him again, just to troll. He's dead. See, that was the guy that was focusing me. Kneel over his dead body. Yeah. But yeah, I was actually, when I was a kiddo, when I was much younger, I did actually used to roleplay in this game, and I roleplayed on the Alliance side, on Argent Dawn, who was a roleplayer. So one day I'll come across one of my old associates, perhaps, because I was in 2 reasonably big role-playing guilds back in 2009, 2010, before I lived overseas. So yeah, I was a super nerd back then. And what am I now? I don't know, a journeyman nerd? But yeah, I used to love a bit of World of Warcraft before my life totally changed. But this game is so good to come back to for me. A lot of people did a lot of complaining about this game, said, oh, the story is ruined, or oh, the, you know, whatever. I've always found that the gameplay in World of Warcraft has steadily improved, and the environments do look consistently absolutely amazing in my opinion. The palette is so beautiful in World of Warcraft. Like, I got a new monitor recently. I recently bought a new monitor, and I just really, really like how this game looks, and always have. I'm gonna kill this mage. I need to kill this mage, bro. Stop stunning me. Bro, I'm trying to kill the mage, don't stun me. Someone killed the mage for me, or he ran away, that's fine. But look at how much stuff is flying around on the map. It's absolute mayhem is this game. Like, so many abilities on screen. This is that guy that we were trolling earlier. Should we pick him up and throw him away again? I put him on top of that pedestal. That is so funny. We're just trolling the tank, which is what we like, right? Especially Taurens. For some reason I don't like Taurens in this game. Tauren Paladin is the most forced spec I've ever seen. But I understand why they did it in terms of balance. Kill that tank, no problem. He's a victim spec. What is he, an arms warrior? It's quite weak, isn't it? Or protection warrior? I've forgotten what it is. The tank PvP spec, but warriors are weak. I noticed that a lot of fights that I've had, and I haven't had many in the arenas, you don't see many warriors in the arenas at all, right? But when I've been fighting them in BGs, in battlegrounds like this, did we get top damage? No, but we're pretty good. We're at 5th. We did well there. What do we got? Honorable kills. How many deaths? 2. Killing blows. 6. 4th on killing blows. It's pretty nice. Our team were just absolutely dominating there. That was a fun match. I really enjoyed that. I like that game mode. It's in a nice setting. That was from the Battle for Azeroth expansion, I believe. We'll jump into another one of those. We'll queue up for one. We got time. Plenty of good vibes going. Do drop us a like and a sub if you are new in the chat. I can see lots of new people jumping into this. Maybe for the first time. Let us see which way the wind is blowing. Should we do some more solo arenas? I don't really want to do arena now. Oh, I'm already in it. So we're buckled in for that already. Random battleground? Yeah. And then rated battleground? I suppose I'll have to pay attention. But yeah, we're back here now. You can see, because we're outside, even though we're in a dungeon. Oh, my arena is up. I'm just going to hit enter straight away. Usually these don't even go through. Oh, we have. I've never even played this map. That shows you how much of an arena noob I am. Let's see how out of my depth I am here. I'm the lowest rated guy in this lobby. Plenty of Russian or Cyrillic dudes. Cyrillic writing. What do we got here? We're going to be fighting priests, demon hunters, demon hunter again, another priest, and I'm the evoker. Double demon hunter is very scary. Focus priest. If we can kill the priest, I think that's good, because the demon hunters, they heal themselves a lot. Like, they can bring themselves back from 0 so much. They're a very, very hard class to fight against. Demon hunters are so OP, and they've always been OP. We're jumping into this arena, boys. Do drop us a like and a sub if you are new around here. Doing a bit of WoW arenas in the Mist of Pandaria expansion. These guys are waiting for the open. I'm gonna go and lock this priest down. Here we go. Did the lockdown work? Let's see. Oh, I need to stun him again. No, he managed to heal. Drop out a big CC. Big crowd control. Let's get the big fire going. Right, I'm sapped. Kill the priest, boys. Focus the priest. That's what we agreed on. Okay, let's get these guys back up. Oh, I'm disorientated. Gonna put up my damage shield now. Yeah, we've got the... Yeah, let's get that back up. We do have our big ability ready to go now. Nice. We got it. That was really, really good. Well played on my team there. Good heals. I basically didn't even get touched then. Did we do top damage? No. Obviously, I had the pros on my team though. Look at that Hunter. Hunter's an amazing spec. Hunter does crazy damage. Hunter has crazy pressure. Beastmaster, Marksman, Survival Hunter. I really like a Hunter. They're a hard class to fight against, for sure. If you're new around here, do drop us a like and a sub, boys. This is actually the first World of Warcraft stream that we've done. We're not just doing PvP as well. We're doing a little bit of leveling and housing. Let's kill that mage. Let's just kill this priest again. Let's take him out of here. Take him away from the fight. Nice. Got a nice focus on this priest. Oh, didn't manage to get the silence on them. Oh, and now he's escaped. It is what it is. Let's freeze him in place. Managed to get that penance knocked up. Yeah. Let's do full damage on this guy. He's dropping his big abilities. Time to disengage for a little bit. Nice. Was that my win? Did I get the killing blow there? I believe I did. That was so sick. I had the good guy on my team, the Demon Hunter. Devourer, he's playing the new spec. Oh, I just managed to get top damage there. How about that, lads? That was a good game. Focusing the priest is always the way to go. When you fight a priest or a mage, my noob way is just to focus the priest or the mage. Those seem to be the classes that go down nice and reliably easy. We do have a priest on our team now, so obviously all the guys get shuffled over. Let's get this guy out of here. Knock him over. Stun. Missing my abilities. Totally noobing out here. My bad. That's that Hunter. He's good. Yeah, I don't think anybody's attacked the Hunter yet. So it's always a good time to do that because you can kind of surprise them. You know, if they're not expecting it. And kill someone quite quickly. The Hunter is not that strong if you focus it. You know, like its health goes down reasonably quick, to be honest. Like I'm dropping my big damage abilities here. I'm going to switch to the priest now. Hopefully the boys are also on point. I need to get some heals on myself because I'm actually in danger right now. Yeah, I'm healed. I'm all good now. This Hunter, I feel like the Hunter is the way to go. Let's see what we get out of this guy. I mean, this is not bad. I need to get the heals on myself now. As you can see, demon hunters are absolute beasts. Like, I think it's almost pointless to attack them. They are that. He just got a full burst on me. So I'm going down. I'm the one who gave the match there because that demon hunter went crazy on me. If he gets that, the Devourer, the new specs burst, it takes a little while to ramp up. Like, it has to do different types of hit. And then what happens is it gets a really big damage moment. And the burst comes through. So it takes a little bit of ramp up. But once it's deployed, they do crazy damage to you. Like, that guy just deleted me. I was on like 70% and then he brought me down to like 10%. And any other character's main damage ability will kill you at that point. How'd we do for... Okay. Alright, let's go. Kill the mate, kill the... I mean, he's absorbing something. Yeah, see the burst is coming again? No thanks, see you later boys. Oh, I think I'm in trouble boys. I'm noobing out now. Yep, I'm getting focused hard. Hopefully my guys can focus someone else. Yeah, that demon hunter knows he can kill me. There's a big burst coming for me in a minute, so I need to stay away. No damage on my team, that's fine. Let's get out of here. 4, let's heal. Stun again. Let's take him away. Smack him away. Now they're all going to focus me, so I'm going to run again. Yep. I was right. Keep running. Can my guys do any damage? Like, they're all focused on me. And my guys are just not doing any damage. This hunter right now. Let's kill this hunter. Damn. I mean, their priest is doing a very good job this time. Alright, here we go. Yep, we got another one. I think this might be it for me. Like, I need heals right now, bro. Ah, man. You see how close that was? Did we get him? No, that's a fake death. The hunter can fake dying. It's a really cool ability. Oh, we won! Yes! That was so clutch. Sick, boys. I was getting focused so hard. But the movement abilities and the self-sustain, the heals aren't crazy on the DPS spec at all. The heals are not that powerful on the Devastation Evoker. No way. But that was a good match. Oh my god, flying. GG. I mean, I hammered that priest at the beginning, but now he's playing really well. Just get him frozen in place. Is it enough? Wait for it to start casting, then silence. I need it to start casting. Yep. There we go. Ah, I'm frozen in place. Take him away from the heals. Take him away from the group. Nice. We're going to get a big stun in a minute. Ready? Full team stun. And go back. Set them on fire again, why not? Now they want to stun me. It's only fair, right? She's about to go back up to full health, I'm sure. Okay, she turned into an angel. Watch out for that. Here we go. Let's kill the angel now. Can we do it? Can we pull it? I mean, my team is really low health. We're about to give this. The healer hasn't managed to keep up with the other healer. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Big stuns.
Too far away.
Buying my healer some time here. Can we make a kill? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, missed it. Take him away, he's low. Like, he needs his healer, he's trying to get back to his healer. Come on, boys, kill someone. They're all low. This is so annoying. Look how low I have these guys. Just kill someone, boys. Have to disengage, or I'm gonna go. Big stun, now we're gonna kill him. Here we go. Kill the priest, kill the priest. We got him. Did you like that, boys? That was all me, that, at the end. I don't know what those guys were doing. That was crazy. Why couldn't they kill them? That was so crazy. I like had all the attention, all their health off. Stunning them. CCing them, and guys just weren't dropping. Oh, we won. We got 300 rating. I'm going up to 1,500 now because I just beat a load of guys who were better than me. That's the most rating I've ever received. GG, boys. That was crazy. I guess my hours practicing are paying off, I guess. Rather than... We're going to jump in here. I'm not going to rejoin the arena queue now. Don't feel like any more arenas. Quit while you're ahead, boys. We're going to get through this dungeon. Got a free 5 Tuskars. Okay, okay. Some dudes down here. Let's do the Hobbs way of pulling. 21k. Let's drop it. Set these hoggers on fire. That guy that everybody killed in Elwyn Forest, right? Hogger. Your first boss mob. These are his cousins, and we're just murdering them in the Dragon Isles. How's that? Like, you regularly have to just commit absolute war atrocities in the name of, you know, some local people. It's pretty ridiculous when you think about some of the storylines that your character has been through. He's gone from this land to this land, choosing one side, picking another race's side, skinning an animal. But yeah, let me know if I'm looking drip in my skinning hat. So you even have equipment for your you know, professions. So I'm on this account, on this character, I'm mining and skinning, but by far skinning is the one that I focused on. I'm like maxed out skinning, and that's a lot. It's a lot to get a maxed out skinning character, to be honest. Let's check something. Okay, we can do this. We can do an arena. Not an arena, we're gonna jump into a battleground here. I like this one. This is good old CTF. Capture the flag, boys. How many likes are we at? Have we got any likes? Does anybody like World of Warcraft content? Anyone at all? Tap some emojis, boys. Click some likes. It's not showing me the likes for some reason. Which... Oh, right. I'm logged into my wrong account. I'm only realizing like 2 hours into the stream. Don't worry about that, right? Switch over to the mother account. Just while we're waiting here. Somebody drop food? No? I'll eat my own food. A big fishy. Log into my other account and join you boys in the chat. Alright, here we go. A little bit of account tomfoolery going on here. It's all on the back end though. You guys don't need to see it. Yeah, I can see we got some likes now. Do appreciate it, guys. Let me know what you like about watching World of Warcraft as well, because this is a very expansive game, right? I could sit here and build a house. I could sit here and run old dungeons like I was earlier, getting housing and loot and stuff like that. And I can play these PvP games as well. I always think World of Warcraft PvP kinda has a bit of a legendary status to it, right? Because it used to be so big, so hype. And obviously everybody now is playing the Burning Crusade, right? But you're just missing a lot of stuff that exists in the, you know, in the modern game, in retail. You know, you're losing a lot of different kind of things you can do by playing classic. Like, look at how powerful this open is. I can just jump over the river. Look at these guys, they want to follow me. My guys are here. So now we've got a Mexican standoff, right? Where we're both looking at each other over the river. That's so cool. This game just creates so many cool situations for you. I'm sort of like floating around with my abilities down. You see my arms are glitched. That's really funny. At least I'm staying in my human form, which is what I like. Let's kill this hunter. Take him away. Take him away from the pack. Oh, we picked up a paladin by accident. That's fine. There's another warrior, which is my favorite target to kill at the moment. You would think that the warrior was super powerful, but honestly, it's just not. It's just not. The world of classic warrior being super powerful, it is over, my friend. Now is the time of the dragon. Time for me to do another big stun. Look at that. Big damage. And now I'm going to root them all in place. There we go. He's putting bandages on himself. It's not going to be enough, bro. You're dead. Oh, don't let him escape. There we go. We got him. Another weak guy there. Let's kill him. Big damage. Ah, yeah. We got another kill there. Very good. Come back here. What is this guy doing? Attacking me with no health? Okay, that's fine. I'll just heal myself up and come back at you guys. Like, he's got no health. I'm gonna kill him right now. You ready? He's dead. And this guy, this warlock, what is he doing? He's out there alone with no healer. You gotta stay together in this game. You gotta be healing in this game. You gotta be near the healer in this game, or you're not understanding the game, you know? It is a very group-driven game. If you don't know where to be, you're dead. I'm gonna take this guy away and kill him myself. You see, he's all alone now. This is why I think the Evoker is so OP, boys. Okay, we're gonna stun him. So the healers have found him. And I will do some healing on stream, because I used to... Actually, in the last expansion, I was a healer main for both PvP and PvE. So I spent most of my time healing dudes, rather than doing what you're seeing here, because I'm playing damage right now, right? Whoa, I'm gonna drink a potion, because I'm nearly dead. Once they realize how much damage you do as an evoker, like I said, people really do focus you. Because you just do insane damage. We've scored one because we killed so many, and we've got the Horde flag. Here comes our ally. I'm going to show you something really cool about the evoker now. I can actually boost my own guy. Which way is he going? Is he going across the... So he wants to go across here, right? I'm going to take him over. Go, bro! That's it, let's speed him up. So I have support abilities inside me as the evoker, even as a damage class, right? He's fast, he's out of here. Yeah, we're having a little bit of good banter, good banter. Where did that flag go? Now, because our flag has also been taken, we can't score. So now we need to find who took our flag. Bro scored, very nice. Yeah, bro. Bro is right. It's time to turn into a spider. I'm a mechanical spider. And now I'm smoking a cigarette. Yeah, bro. Let's go again. GG, let's go. Me and this guy are going to win the game. Alone. He wants to fight. Let's do it. Is he retribution? Okay, here we go. So now I'm a flaming spider. We've won, so we're just playing with these guys. Me and bro decided to go for the kills here. Let's take this guy away from the healer. Whoa. I'm dead. Getting a little bit overconfident there. We got killed. Is that my first death? Yeah, it was. I've got 4 killing blows. 2nd damage. Top damage on their team is a Retribution Paladin. That's cool. So I'm 2nd damage. I'm doing pretty well, I'd say. As a noob. What's your highest rating do you raid? Captain Triangles. Yeah, I do raid as a healer. But I'm not like an experienced... I haven't done mythic content. I'm trying to focus on PvP, but really I just kind of like... I just play all sorts of different World of Warcraft stuff. My highest rating at the moment is 1200, but I only started playing rated last week. So, you know, like I've been practicing, bro, but I'm a noob when it comes to PvP. Good to see you in the chat, by the way, Captain Triangles, welcome. Yeah, I'm definitely not a Warcraft pro. I'm learning, but I really think the Evoker class is more powerful than people think it is. That was a nice, clean win. That was some GG's. I enjoyed that. That was sick. That was very, very sick. I am going to set something up for us right now. We've gone to the beach. It's an icy beach, but it's a beach no less. Let's set up all of the tools that we need to have a happy, clappy time. Set up my favorite toy of all is this. This giant pool of... I just goofed it. This giant pool of water that sort of like floats. I can just sort of hang out in it. But yeah, if you've got loads of like prop toys that you can set up entire scenes, you know. Got a little dragon thing I'm just going to throw down here. I got this cannon that fires critters out of it. So rabbits are going to fire out of this now. You can kill them too. It's pretty funny, right? I got a toy train set. If you're really feeling like a kiddo, get the torch out, you know?
Tug it. Choo, choo.
That's it, boys. We set up the stream. This was my first World of Warcraft stream of my entire life, boys. So do drop us a like and a sub for it if you've enjoyed it. We are going to be back. We might dual stream to Twitch, but really I want to stick and mainline it with YouTube. So I really do appreciate you guys checking out the stream. And yeah, I will catch you on the next one, lads. Have a good night.